Welcome, 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 welcome to the STIHL Timbersports World Championships 2022. My name is Matt Beadle and I am your host for this evening. It's an absolute joy to have you with us. I'm joined as ever by the legend of timber sports, you might say. Some people call him the voice of timber sports. It's a joy to be working with you again, Troy Mannering.
Thank you very much. As always, a pleasure, Matt. It's packed. It's going to be fun. We've got the athletes ready to go. We've got the team competition tonight. All right, it's a bit of a slow start for both of these teams. It's going to be close here between these two. Who's going to drop the block first? It's going to be Arvid Kugler. The big thing about Denmark is the addition of the first female athlete.
Yes!
And that is absolutely fantastic.
Felixia Blank is the first woman ever to compete in the Team World Championships here at Timbersport, so it's quite a moment.
Blank has an expertise with that stock saw that a lot of people, even the men, don't have. They are new to this format. Timeout DQ. Hungary, 128-21. All right, nice even start by both of those teams. A little bit of clearance for Ireland there, but it's the Czech Republic in 1:21.21. Fastest time so far. Dead even start on stock saw for both Belgium and Italy here. They're really pushing each other here, just passing their personal best at the moment, but they're real close. Oh! And a fantastic comeback from Italy. Fastest time so far.
Whatever team you're supporting, just enjoy your evening. We are certainly doing that. These are the results you should be seeing here on your screen. This is how the last chance finished. Italy, Czech Republic, Hungary, and Austria getting good enough times to make it through into the final 16.
It's going to be fantastic. The heats are going to be madness. Let's get underway.
Go to the madness. First heat of the round of 16. The big one. It's Germany versus the local Sweden. Listen to the Fatila Arena going absolutely crazy.
Here we go. Good cut for both of those teams. Moving straight over. Let's see. Perry Swan moves over. The big race for him. Let's see if he can do a good job. Oh! As he gets that saw moving really nicely. Match up to Emil Hansen, but this is going to be a good one for Emil Hansen with one more driver to do it. Should do it. Oh, he's having trouble. He's had to change an axe because he's broken the handle, and he's got to pull the head out. That's a massive blow, and he's managed to do it anyway. And he has eliminated Germany with an unbelievable last effort. Little bit slow by Romania. And so the fact that these guys are moving them so quickly, so efficiently, getting a bit of support from Nick Russell. Unbelievable. Oh, and Ben Cumberland's had to change axes as well. You can see him not in his block right there, but no problems for Ben Cumberland. Australia is the only team in the competition today having a sub 1 minute time. Through that block, he's quick over to the other side, and you know he is an absolute beast on this one, holding the world record for that discipline. Or these guys are just absolutely rocking and rolling. Here we have him and Heiligebrunner on single buck. But Jesus, Murphy, Glenn Gillum in a time of 58.20. Unbelievable.
United States on the left, going up against Czech Republic on the right.
Okay, very nice start there by both of these teams. But the U.S. is already on the other side of their block. Jason Lentz.
USA miles ahead.
2020 world champion, he actually achieved that. But it's the United States by a mile. Nice even start by both sides. Ooh, that's a thin disc for Hungary. Very nice cut. Let's see, I mean, he's well ahead there. That's Jason Wynyard, an absolute master with this discipline here. They don't care as long as they get through to the next round. And Shane Jordan drops it in 105.99.
Interesting ones for me have also been Australia, New Zealand, USA saying, you know what, we're here, we're gonna perform, and we're gonna be involved today. Sweden, Australia, Canada, Poland, Switzerland, the United States, and and Great Britain in the quarter-finals for the 2022 STIHL Timbersports World Championship.
Looks like it's going to be Lawrence O'Toole on single buck.
Sweden in yellow versus Australia in green.
Like Braden Meyer on the underhand chop. Lawrence O'Toole on the single buck. Single buck is Lawrence O'Toole's absolute discipline. And there you see Ferry Swan struggling, still battling. He is a fighter. He wants to get through there and give his team a chance. The single buck pretty quickly, but Glenn Gillam, boy, howdy. I tell you, there's not many people that are faster than him.
Sweden has to say goodbye, but to lose against the 6 times team world champions Australia, that is not a disgrace, is it?
Yeah, it's great to be here, but it's sad to lose, but we did what we could, and very, very big thank you to all the crowd here. It's a really amazing crowd and a really amazing spearing here.
Silver medalist from 2017, Poland.
Who actually moved over to the other side of his block, just about a half stroke to a stroke ahead. It's going to come down to a very close race then with Simon Grunwald. Who's going to get through there first? It's going to be very close between Canada and Poland. Oh! It's Canada!
Canada! Finalists, United States.
Christoph Geisler moves over to the other side now, and you can see switch over to the second side fairly quickly here. And now Pierre and Canadian are starting on the single buck for Switzerland. And that means the USA has just eliminated Switzerland in this quarterfinal.
New Zealand in black on the right.
Clean start by Terry. There, as we see Jack Morris on stage now in the underhand chop. How quickly he goes through there. It's unbelievable. Jason Wynyard is just a legend for no. And it's going to be Shane Jordan ending the run for Great Britain. But boy, did Britain make it exciting earlier on today with a fantastic effort. We now get ourselves set for the semifinals. It's going to be exciting.
Oh, yes, it is. See here the confirmation of the teams that will go through to the semifinal. Australia will go up against Canada in the first semifinal, and it'll be the United States of America versus New Zealand in semifinal 2. This is the semi-final, Australia versus Canada.
Good start on the stock saw. Braden Meyer. Braden had a little bit of a stick. Very close. It's looking like Brad DeLosa is doing a great job on the single buck side. Glenn Gillam is going to do it. And Australia eliminates Canada. I wouldn't call it easy.
United States versus New Zealand.
Kogar over to the other side first. He's looking very good as he is through in a nice good time. And Jason and the team can smell blood in the water as he's cut it down. And now moving over to Nathan Hodges. Nathan Hodges, Shane Jordan so close. And coming down the left couple of balls, the United States has just eliminated New Zealand. A fantastic effort. And that means the USA will go on to battle Australia. As these teams progressed into the next rounds, they got faster and faster. The adrenaline started pumping. They started taking that adrenaline and that effort that they put into it and really getting rid of the strategic play and moving on to the really hardcore play.
We are going to see the United States in the final with a time of 56.03.
So there's going to be no revenge for New Zealand against Australia today.
Those are the two semi-finals there, and the winners get slotted into that final there, Australia versus the United States. But, of course, here in Timber Sports, no one goes home empty-handed. There is a so-called small final, the third place playoff, and this will be played off today against Canada and New Zealand.
Nick Russell and Adam Lowe starting things off on the stalks off. A couple of strokes behind, moving over. Jeff Larkin now on single buck. Cumberland has an opportunity now to here and to play catch up. Will he be able to do it? Nope, not this time. It's going to be New Zealand. And look at the time for New Zealand, 54.88.
Oh, really good. Great competition, good crowd, and yeah, we're really happy to get a third. We're a bit disappointed we didn't make the big final, but the small final was a good race, and yeah, we're pretty lucky to get third.
And look at the smoothness through that cookie there.
So, I mean, so solid. And interestingly here, we didn't see Jason Wynyard competing in this small final. But I have a guess here, and my guess is that the United States has been secretly playing possum on us for the last few rounds, knowing that they could kind of work their way up until this situation, and now they're going to show their real teeth.
These are the
It's a
STIHL
beast.
Timbersports Team World Championship finals here. This is the big one, everybody. It's the United States on the right-hand side in red and white going up against the pre-tournament favourites, Australia.
Oh, great grab by the United States. Australia right in there. Now to Matthew Kogar for the USA, and that's going on to Braden Meyer for Australia. Braden Meyer moving over to the second side of his block, but he's only 2 strokes ahead of Matt Kogar this time around. So Matt Kogar keeping with him as well as he can. Moving over to Jason Lenz on the single buck. It's going to be not Lawrence O'Toole, excuse me. It's going to be Brad DeLosa on single buck. He's done it clean and neat. And now over to Glenn Gillum on the standing block chop, going up against Nate Hodges on that standing block chop. Hodges got stuck big time as he tried to come around fast. Glenn Gillum working the second side, and Hodges is going to try and catch him. Will he be able to do it? I don't think so. It's Australia with a time of 53:24, and Australia repeats for a 3rd time in a row as the team world champions. Nate Hodges doing a fantastic job, but he really got stuck there. Last few drivers for him. He has burnt. The teams have put everything out on the stage there. A fantastic battle right up until the standing block chop. And disappointment on the faces of the American team, but they can be proud of how well they did today with a silver medal.
And the winner is Team Australia.
It is Australia with an extraordinary time of 52.96.
Fantastic. The Chopperoos have done it one more time. 7-time world champions in the team.
7
unbelievable
time team world champions. Take care of yourselves.
Ciao, everybody.